and welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everyone. This is Mike Riley here with MikeRileyNow.com, host of the Uninformed States of America podcast, which you can go onto the usapodcast.com right now and check out. You can also download the app. But I am here today on behalf of the Grassroots Democrats HQ in Los Angeles, California, and we are talking to a number of their volunteers, a number of people who have actually decided to volunteer with the organization through other organizations to empower the blue wave. And it's a very special week that we're doing this week because we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of the passing of the 19th Amendment, which was women's suffrage, which women not gained the right to vote or earned the right to vote, but actually something that they should have had, shouldn't have even been a question, but it did take place, and we are celebrating the 100th anniversary. And we are speaking to a very special volunteer, a very special guest who has been intertwined with that in one shape or form of another, Miss JoAnn Smith. Hello, JoAnn. Welcome. How you doing today?
Hi, everyone. Nice to see everyone.
Absolutely. Let me give you a little, this is our studio audience right here. Round of applause. Well, JoAnn, I understand that you also work with Women's March, with the Women's March organization, and that you guys kind of intertwine with the Grassroots Democrats HQ. And with it being the 100th anniversary of the passage of the 19th Amendment, has the 100th anniversary of for women's suffrage actually meant anything for you? Has it had any especially significance to you? Excuse me, I can't talk. To you in terms of your activism this week?
Well, it's just so important. 100 years is a long time coming. The history of the 19th Amendment, it started way long before 100 years, and we're still having some fights and struggles today. But what it means to me is, I'm a Black woman, but it gave us a foundation and a start to Black women and other women of color, Indigenous women, being able to vote. So activism this week, just been shouting it from the rooftop, celebrating. We at Women's March Action always have something going on every day, anyways, as far as women's movements. And so we've just been out there getting the vote out and making sure, especially women, are registered to vote.
That is awesome. Now, JoAnn, 100 years ago, I'm willing to bet that there were tons of individual women out there who thought, my tiny voice can't make a difference, or my small contribution probably won't make a big difference. But, their small contributions did make a big difference. It made a huge difference. It changed things. What about today? Do you feel like the contribution that you're making with your activism is actually helping to shape what might happen this November?
Yes. We are really gearing up towards November. We are, 74 days today, I believe, till November 3rd. So
yep.
Every day is a new actionable item. So on Tuesdays, we're reaching out to women across the country for people, politics, and drinks. We always have some type of guest speaker that comes on. It has either talked about, what's going on with COVID, what's going on in the different communities of color, what's going on with women. We also have on Tuesday our new texting program. So I'm with Women's March Action, but we have partnered with Women's March Inc. to do a huge text banking to women that are unregistered in more swing states. So and then on Wednesdays, I host with Shetarrah from HQ. Shout out to Shetarrah, love her. We call independent women voters in North Carolina. So it's all about that independent vote, getting not only the vote out for president, for Biden and Harris, but also for to flip the Senate. So we're excited about that.
Excellent. Now, you're talking a little bit about how y'all have been calling independent women voters out in North Carolina. Can you tell me a little bit about the experiences that you've had so far co-hosting on an all-women's phone bank with Women's March Action, as well as the Grassroots Democrats HQ?
Sure, it's been fun. Every week we either either get the same group of women back, and it's great to see familiar faces. It's fun to become, fast friends. We do a very thorough training up front, so no one be scared. It's very easy to do. And Shetarrah and myself do the training. Then we put you on the phones and we're calling these independent women. And for me, I love being around a group of active, strong women. And so it's great to see everyone's face on the screen. We get together, we talk about things that are going on in the community, in the world and country, with, of course, Kamala Harris, her historic nomination as VP. That was very exciting. So it's wonderful. We love it.
Please, yes. Please let them get in.
Yes.
Then, so you and Shetarrah do a lot of the training for,
yes.
Well, that's really cool. Do you feel like a lot of the women that you guys are talking to are really fired up about this election?
Fired up and ready to go, okay? They are so ready to get the current resident of the White House.
Agent Orange, yes.
Out of the White House, and and to get Biden and Harris, and they are gonna go in and kick some booty. They are ready from day one. They both have so much experience between them. We're ready for adults to be back in the White House. I think the country is ready for it, and everyone is just ready and geared up, and they want to do whatever they can to help.
Absolutely. And how important are women's voices in this election?
Oh, women's voices are everything. We are leading the way. No offense, but we are leading the way. No, I'm teasing. No, we're leading the way. I mean, women, what's funny about that question is that we are led to believe as a society that women do not control the elections, right? But historically speaking, especially the last 30 to 40 years, women have been outpacing men as far as showing up to the polls and voting. Yes. So that percentage is higher than men. It's been about a 4% difference. So in the African American community, it's even a wider gap. It's about 12% difference between Black women and Black men. So women, we are here. We're not going anywhere. We need to keep voting and showing up to the polls. So excited.
Absolutely. Well, y'all just might save us. Y'all just might save this country.
We just might.
You just might. Well, you can be just like JoAnn, and you can be trained by JoAnn, and you can join the Women's March Action and join the phone banks that are on Tuesday. And get out there and empower the blue wave. All you got to do is log on to grassrootsdems.org. That's grassrootsdems.org, and you can sign up to volunteer. It is a way. We only got 70-something days, 74 days, I think it is. So we got to get out there and get fired up right now. JoAnn, thank you so much. God bless you for what you do.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Such a pleasure.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. Mike Riley signing out. Peace.